Hey guys, welcome to Let's Look Forward. This is your one and only podcast host, Jess Tennyson. This podcast is now just me for 30 minutes once a week. We can start with where I was born. I'm about to dox myself, so everyone get your pens and notepads. A small town in Minnesota. Yeah. It was said that day that 3 deer were born, and all 3 of them came grazing upon my field. And that's the day that I was brought upon this earth. I also recently discovered that I'm a stardust. Yeah. I mean, I know we're all stardust, but I'm a genuine stardust. I came from the sky. That beautiful night sky that you see every night. I came from there. Yeah. Well, on Let's Look Forward, are
you ready to record the episode this week?
I'm sorry. This isn't Let's Look Back. This is Let's Look Forward. The show with just me, Tennyson. You are irrelevant now. You get to host on Equals 3 and do all this fun stuff.
Oh,
you are no longer a part of this brand.
Yeah, I mean, about that.
You left me.
Ray and I did not see eye to eye. Literally, he's very short.
Yeah? What's Mr. Johnson like? Can you give me a little? I'm a huge fan.
Okay, I signed some NDAs, so I can't say too much, but I will.
Yeah, no, I get it. You signed some NDAs for this show too, but I guess it didn't matter.
I will say the rumors are true. Whatever that means to you, take it as you think. Okay.
Okay. So he does have shin extensions.
I can't.
Good to know.
I can't.
It's okay.
Confirm or deny.
You're allowed.
Anything about the Johnson. I cannot talk about the Johnson.
All right. Did he ever tell you what the Equals 3 thing meant originally?
Wasn't penis? Or is that just...
Oh.
I don't know. I've never known.
I never got that.
I've never known. Is it a penis?
Probably. I don't think his humor ever extended beyond male genitalia.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, I think
doesn't he like roast people? Doesn't he like roast people now on Cameo?
Yeah, now he's moved on to brighter pastures. He is now on TikTok, and he does...
Oh, TikTok, that's it.
Yeah, people will ask to be roasted by him, and he does, like, his classic Equals 3 roast. Like, I can't even quote him. What would he say? Something like, well, and your mom is fat!
Yeah, I was just about to say, ha, your mom's so fat that my dick is big! It's like, okay, right. Dude, I remember crying of laughter at some of those episodes, man.
Yeah? Are you saying that ironically or unironically? Can you clarify?
No, literally, like as a child, whenever that show was popular.
Oh no, you were really into him.
Legitimately, I did like him for a hot second there.
See, I would watch him for the videos because I always thought the videos were funny. I hated his commentary, so I would just skip towards the video.
Yeah.
But then he would pause the video halfway through and say something stupid. So,
people would give him shit because he just like stole videos and then talked about them. But it's like that's what YouTube is now. Like that's like
it's just reaction channels.
Yeah. But I mean, there's also commentary videos nowadays that are good. Take it to a step further. But it's like, look at Cody Ko, Noel Miller. Like they're like,
that's
they're
literally
what
shit.
They do. It's literally Ray William Johnson, but like just kind of changed, Yeah. Like they are funnier than Ray William Johnson for damn sure, but it's like the same exact format.
Exactly. No, I agree. And I mean, you have to think about like there was Tosh.0 and
Tosh.0 is another story because people really hated Tosh because it was like it felt like even more betrayal because it's like traditional media is evil type thing. Also, everything he would talk about would be so dated by the time because TV takes so long to make.
Yeah,
that it would
just be like, all right, it'd be like Ellen talking about that guy with the white vans. Like that's 2 weeks past when the meme was popular. So
oh god, I forgot about Daniel and his vans.
Damn,
who cared?
Daniel.
Who liked that? Who cares?
Back at it again.
What a dumbass fucking meme. What a dumbass
fans.
joke. Shit. It's awful. That's my hot take for the week. But yeah, anyway, welcome to Let's Look Back. This is no longer Let's Look Forward. We have regrouped.
We're back to Let's Look Back. We signed a new contract. We're happy again.
Yep.
Noah has apologized profusely off camera or off mic.
Yes, we signed a new royalties deal.
Yep. Yeah, and he's so happy to be here. Hey, buddy. You know what? I missed you. I missed you a lot last week.
Yeah, I mmissed you too.
Usually we get to kind of catch up on these, but
I know. Yeah, I didn't.
Last week you ran into a bit of a problem, didn't you?
I did. I did run into a bit of a problem.
Do you think we should tell our listeners why we didn't have an episode last week?
Yeah. Well, first of all, let's preface this by saying we are kind of changing the format. We don't know if this is forever, but like just for now, we kind of felt like we were kind of running aground with the format, so we're changing things up a little bit. We are going to just prepare. Like we're not gonna like each have a topic and prepare it ahead of time and not tell each other what it is. We're just going to have like a bunch of topics that we kind of want to talk about. Things that are relevant to like nostalgic or like things that happened in the past, but those are more just like jumping off points for us to just like go down a rabbit hole naturally type deal. Because I felt like when we rehearsed what we said, it kind of didn't feel natural sometimes. Not like rehearsed what we said, but like rehearsed where we were going to go with it. Kind of didn't feel natural. It felt like more like we were presenting to each other, which is sometimes cool, but other times
which was fun. But it felt like once a week we were kind of building up for that presentation you kind of put off to the last minute, and then we're like, all right, we have it all put together, and then when we want to, and we just kind of, Noah and I just seem to be a little more natural when it's kind of off the cuff. So we definitely have nostalgic topics we definitely want to get into, and we're gonna go down
Mr. Johnson.
like
Ray,
that's Ray William.
The point of the show was because this is what our conversations naturally are anyway. So instead of forcing like these conversations, we're just gonna have our natural conversations, and they will naturally follow that kind of format anyway, probably. Yeah. And if not, who cares? Nobody listens to this show.
Yes. No, we're good. It's just it's all for fun. It's all fun and games. Do you want to?
But why we didn't record an episode last week is because
please get into it.
Was it the
people
day?
Are dying
it was the day that we normally record. I said. I think we actually put it off like a day or something, and then on the day we were gonna record,
we rescheduled for a later day, but then I was had problems.
Hey, I have lockjaw. My mouth can't open past a certain point, which is not indicative to talking on a show.
I literally cannot do the one thing that we do.
Like I could talk
at all.
I could talk, but I didn't have full range of motion, and I didn't want to wear out my jaw because it was very painful. I just woke up one day and yawned, and I felt like a snap in my jaw, and I could not open it very far without it hurting.
Nothing like a permanent yawn.
Hurting very badly. I didn't have the lockjaw where your jaw is literally stuck open. That sounds like an absolute nightmare. Yeah. But yeah, I could not open my mouth past a certain point, but I could still eat soft stuff. But yeah.
So what'd you end up doing? Like, how did you get?
Well, I went to the doctor. My doctor has like a same day type service type shit, and I went to that later, and they like checked me out, looked at everything. It was weird because there's like literally nobody there except for like a receptionist and a doctor. And the receptionist was also the nurse because COVID.
Because of the the virus.
You know that thing. Yeah.
The virus.
But they checked me out. They were like, it's like you either want I don't know. I can't tell if it's better to have nothing wrong with you and they can't figure it out, or like they know what's wrong with you, but it's like hard to deal with. But like this time it was like they checked me out. There was nothing wrong. I mean, there was clearly something wrong, but like there was nothing that was like.
They were like, he's got a clean bill of health.
Yeah, he's all good. Nothing wrong here.
He's been quiet this whole time. Yeah, like, genuinely a completely healthy patient. Just look at him, just brimming with health.
But they were like, nothing's out of place, nothing's dislocated, nothing's broken, there's no infection, nothing like that. It just seems
which is
to
all
be
good.
Yeah, which is all good. Which is like literally the best case scenario for this type of issue. It was just like muscle spasm. So they gave me some meds. I got a shitty night guard from CVS, and that seemed to help because basically it came out from clenching my teeth, which I have done, clenching my teeth and grinding my teeth at night mostly, which I've done most of my life, and it just
caught up to you.
It just finally caught up to me. I mean, I've been kind of waiting for it to because my jaw has clicked for many years because of that. So I've been like, I should get this fixed, but I'm all right now. And then it's like insurance. It's like, I don't need that until it's like
until it breaks.
Crashed my car.
And then, until something breaks.
I mean, but car insurance is, you have to have that or else you'll go to jail. But you know the metaphor. But yeah, so I got that. It's still a little messed up. It hurts in some areas, but I have basically full range in my mouth again. Good. Yeah, and I went to the dentist. That's what we were hoping for. Went to the dentist. She helped me out. I bought a water pick. That's not really relevant, but it's crazy. I love it. Yeah, well, that's congratulations on your new water pick. That's a big purchase. I mean, basically that just means I'm better than you now. Yeah, that's. I know you mentioned the water pick, and I instantly was envious. Yeah, and I mean, we're going to be known. The co-hosts are now divided on this show, and will be henceforth known as the one with the water pick and the one without the water pick. Without the water pick. Yeah. And I will live with that for now. Yeah. Till I inevitably become better than you. When you get a bidet. Yes. Yes. I have yet to read the proper reviews. But there's something coming down the pipeline. Not my pipeline. Is bidet like something coming down the pipeline? Is bidet like Kleenex? Like, is it like a brand, or is that like what they all are? And there's like no real brand. I don't know. I think bidet is actually like the technology. Like, it's just is a bidet, and they have different brands. It's not like Kleenex. You don't go to like bidet.com and if it's not a bidet, it's not a bidet. If it's not a bidet, that's not the way. What? Swamp ass? No more. Come down and grab a bidet. Come down to bidet warehouse. We got all the water, all the ass spraying water hoses you need. You got no more bad days with this bidet. Come on down. Well, like, I was talking to Natalie. I was like, I could probably do the podcast, but I can't really laugh very well. And she was like, yeah, most of the podcast is you laughing really loud anyway. So yeah, probably a good idea. All we're doing is causing you pain. Yeah. We should insert in the background of us talking like someone like having a bidet noise. I don't know if they make a noise. Do bidets make noises, or is it just like trickles of water? Sorry, I was reading something. What did you say about bidets? I was just asking, do bidets make a lot of noise, or is it very just quiet? Like, you're kind of sitting there depends. I think it depends. There's like a ton.
Well, you can't wear it depends while you're on a bidet. It has to get. It's got to get. It's got to get close. Hey,
me and editing, put in a rim shot right there and a laugh track. Thanks, appreciate that one.
Thanks, Noah, and editing.
Anyway. What's been up with you? That's really what's the biggest thing in my life. What's been happening with you, man?
No, I haven't had any. Can't say I've had any jaw problems at the moment. But I'm sure that's down the road.
No jawbreakers.
No jawbreakers.
Why was in Ed, Edd and Eddy? Why was that always the thing? Like, why did they want jawbreakers so bad? Like, jawbreakers are mediocre candy at best.
Yeah, they're not even. They're not a popular candy. I didn't like them as a kid. I still don't like them.
I think they're all right, but like...
Really? I mean, did you genuinely take the time to...
Are you talking about like the normal one or like the huge one?
The giant ones.
No, I never did one of those. I just did like the normal, like just did like the smaller ones.
Well, no wonder you have jaw problems. Why you... It's called a jawbreaker, Noah. You can't just buy those.
Jawbreakers!
No, I never really had any interest in Jawbreakers as a kid. It looked like, like a lollipop that you could just hold in your hand and then pop in your mouth. I might as well just put the lollipop in my mouth and not break my jaw,
Everlasting gobstoppers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, if they did like those Wonka candies that are different, what are those?
The everlasting gobstoppers.
Like family dinner meal.
Oh, those
like
ones,
if they did like cool flavors.
Yeah,
I would probably do that. Give that a shot.
Have you ever had a real Wonka bar?
No.
This isn't a bit. This isn't it. This is
no. Willy Wonka is not a real. Willy Wonka's not a real person. I know that's your favorite movie. It's not real.
My favorite part
Roald
is
Dahl
when the
is
mom
a personal
does
hero of
laundry
yours.
and she
I
sings
get it.
Cheer Up Charlie.
I get you like Roald Dahl. I get it. Move on. It's not real.
Charlie. Everyone hates on that song. That song slaps, man.
Why did Roald Dahl stick so many old people in a bed? What was he trying to say with that?
Bruh.
Why were they all sharing one bed? Like, we get it. They're poor. But Jesus Christ.
That is I'm sure these jokes have been made a million times, but is that?
I know, but
like an open relationship? Like what goes on there? Are they swingers?
Well, they probably were. They're just retired.
Yeah, they can't really move. So you're telling me all four of them are bedridden and they cannot move? Like all four of them are quadriplegics? No, Grandpa Joe was a quadriplegic, and then
until he found a reason to not be,
which was to fucking exploit Charlie and become rich.
Children get killed by Mr. Wonka. Yes.
Well, yeah, the whole I never cared about this as a child, but looking at it now, Grandpa Joe's kind of a fucking asshole, and he just wants.
Oh yeah, Grandpa Joe's a selfish dick.
Yeah.
And that's our hot take for today is that Grandpa Joe is the real. Grandpa Joe is not your ally. You'd like to think he is.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
That movie fucking rocks. So anyway, I watched a lot of Coyote Peterson a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, did you binge him?
Yeah, I actually did.
Coyote binge?
I actually did. I got really...
Which ones? Okay, did you just watch the ones where he gets bit by something or stung by something?
No, I watched a couple other ones. But yeah, primarily that was it. I watched a lot of the stinging and biting.
I guess for people who don't know Coyote Peterson, he's like YouTube's Steve Irwin, but not as...
But he's mixed. He's Steve Irwin mixed with Jackass almost. But his primary thing is not the sting thing. It just that is the most viral thing. Yeah, so they really leaned into that. But he does actually do a lot of really cool conservationist and really interesting videos about wildlife. And he is always so respectful of the wildlife. He shows him finding it, putting it back.
Yeah.
And he teaches you things. He doesn't just get stung and that's it. But yeah. But yeah, he's been stung by a bunch. He's been stung by a bullet ant and the most powerful, most painful stings in the world and shit. So
I wonder. Where does it end for him? What will be
he kind of capped off that series. He kind of capped off that.
Yeah, series I do remember him saying
he tried to end it a couple times, and then he finally ended it with the Emperor. Was it Emperor? No, it was the. I think it was Emperor Wasp or some crazy name like that. And it was a huge fucking evil looking wasp.
As evil as those cicada killers.
Yes. Those were awful. Yeah, I couldn't believe that was a real thing. That
I couldn't either until I saw them, and I was like, wait. I'm sure there are people all over Ohio who are like, yes, cicada killers are super common, but I had never seen one until this summer. And
if you guys haven't
fucking huge.
A cicada killer, it's like a giant, it's almost the size of what they were calling murder hornets, which murder hornets are not fucking murder hornets. They're called Japanese giant
hornets. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Giant wasps. Oh, Joan Kamala lied to protect the radical leftist mob. Thanks, Donald.
Phony Kamala Harris.
Thanks, Donald. What was I looking up? Oh, Brave World.
Sleepy Joe Biden.
Like, look at the shitty green screen. I could do better.
No, there's other advertising.
Bitten by a giant catfish. So I guess he is still getting bitten. Sharpest lizard in the world. So yeah, they like lean into all that shit because the primary audience is children. But they are. They do clickbait like in a good way. Like they lure kids in with these crazy titles, but then like they actually.
But he's actually very educational.
Yeah. Ooh, Wobbegong shark. That used to be like my favorite shark. Because the
Wobbegong shark.
Yeah, they look fucking sick. I'll show you in a second. What is that thing called? He must have done this a while
Murder Hornet Madness.
No, but yeah, this is the kind of stuff he does. It's pretty cool. Giant fucking salamander.
I did. Go ahead.
It's this guy over here. He also got stung by essentially a murder hornet, what they're calling a murder hornet, a Japanese giant hornet. He said it hurt like a bitch. I think it was actually the worst. Shut up. I think it was actually the worst reaction he had to a sting. In one of the episodes, because I always say whenever an ad comes up, I always say, shut up. Natalie thought that she had walked in the background of an episode and I had told her to shut up. Like she was listening back and she thought that's what happened. I was like, if that's what would happen, you would have remembered and you would have yelled at me. I would never say that.
Yeah, because it's super rude.
I would never fucking say that.
No, you never say that. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, she was like, I was laughing. Where does he not show it? I don't remember what it was called.
Number one, biggest moment from 2018. It's 2018 feels like
there it is. Oh, look at that fucking thing. Awful.
All right, hit me with it. Wow.
2 gnarly stings.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
2 gnarly stings.
That is a big hornet. That is a huge hornet. The biggest hornet on the face of the planet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. That's the Japanese hornet. This is the Japanese hornet he gets stung by, which they're calling the murder hornet.
Oh, God.
This is the other one, which...
And this one was worse.
This one was like, supposedly he said was like the most painful, but he had the worst reaction to the murder hornet, I believe. Oh, I don't remember what it's called.
I hate when it builds.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's really bad, really quick.
Yeah.
I
don't remember what it's called though.
He's really good at not cussing while
he is
incredible pain.
Everyone like comments on that. Yeah, how good he is about. Not
doing his best. He's got to make sure he gets that ad revenue.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. He's like, I'm not doing this pain for nothing. But I've seen several people being like, Coyote Peterson's like faking it. He doesn't like, his reactions aren't genuine. It's like, bruh. It's like the man, it's like clearly not fake. He's truly doing these things and they're very painful.
When he gets stung.
But there's a video.
They're not hiding it.
There's a guy who was in the vlog squad. I don't know if he still is, but he was. Who is like, his YouTube shtick is like kind of like Daredevil-ish. Like he like a jackass type dude. And he's like, I've been stung by a bullet ant and it didn't hurt me that bad. And it's like, bruh, not everyone is a fucking psycho like you. Like, he's like, I did the bullet ant glove challenge, which is in a indigenous tribe. They have like this thing where they make like these like gloves out of plants and they put bullet ants in them and you wear them for like however long and you get stung by a shit ton of them. And he did one for like 14 minutes and he's like, I got like 30 bullet ant stings or whatever. And it's like, bro, like that doesn't prove any, like that just proves you're a fucking maniac. Like,
that you're not really saying
basically all he was trying to say is I'm cooler than Coyote Peterson. And it's like, okay, bro, but like,
I can do more.
You're a douche. He's just trying to teach children about stuff and also do some crazy shit.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm also, I'd like to think I have a high pain tolerance, but I just can't stand being bit or stung by bugs in any sense. Dude. So, have you? I mean, I've only been stung, I think, once by a bee.
I've been stung twice.
Ever.
I've never been stung by a bee. Only been stung by wasps. First sting was on first day of second grade.
Rough times.
Yeah, I was lining up to go inside, and I had like a wasp like landed on the back of my neck, and I just like swatted at it. I didn't know what it was. I just felt something, and I just touched it, and it stung me twice. That's how I know it was a wasp.
Yeah, because you can't do the big one.
Yeah, and then the second time, I was just like in a pool, and I just like reached my hand up on a ladder, and
it was hiding there for you.
Yeah,
waiting in the dark.
It was a mud dauber, which are usually nice until you do something like crush them, like with your hand. So both times,
I don't like you so much.
Both times, it was neither my fault or the wasp's fault. Like it was just
pure
we just happened to brush into each other. Yeah,
little boy being stupid.
So I don't fault insects for anything that they've done to me. They're just chilling.
The insects are not at fault. There's no need.
Also, motherfucker has held a black widow in his hand. Like he has a video where he holds a black widow in his hand for 5 minutes.
Nope.
And he's like, these things won't bite. Like if you are nice to them, they won't bite. But he was like, do not do this. Do not do this.
Look, they won't bite you if you're really nice, but also never fucking
He's like, I'm just trying to show you guys, like, you don't have to be scared of these things. The only way they will bite is when they feel threatened, but stay away from them.
You don't have to be scared, just never go near them.
Yeah.
Ever. No, I do not. Like, I wouldn't say I'm terrified of spiders, because I don't mind them. It's when they are big enough that they can move legs like individually, where you can kind of see where the origin of each movement. That's when I get kind of
no thanks.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll pass.
No thanks on that one.
Not for me this time. I don't. Actually, I don't know. We're talking about Coyote Peterson. Reminded me of a fan submission that you, I believe, wrote down, like these ZOOBOOKS.
Oh yeah,
remember?
Yeah. So these are we have like just like a running list of things people have sent to us, and we also asked
we keep everything on Twitter documented.
We also asked recently on Twitter. We said if you have something like you'd want us to talk about, let us know. And one of the very first things someone sent to me, like when we released the first episode, was ZOOBOOKS, which kind of goes along with it's an infomercial that kind of goes along with like Zoo Pals and like all that kind of stuff. But yes, Coyote Peterson. So let's just
oink oink Zoo Pals. Who forget? No, ZOOBOOKS. I never had ZOOBOOKS, but I definitely
I don't think anyone did. Like it was just like one of those things that you saw.
It's like one of those scams.
I think I saw them in like a dentist office or like doctor's office.
Remember? Okay, so ZOOBOOKS always reminded me of those scams in like, I think it was 4th or 5th grade, where the school would like bring everyone together to try to sell these magazines.
Oh yeah.
Or like candles to fucking like to go knock on people's doors and sell their shit.
Dude,
that's how ZOOBOOKS felt to me.
How fucked is
right?
that?
Okay,
schools have to do that.
I just want to remind. Like, do we all collectively forget that the schools literally were trying to get us to? I guess schools need money.
But like schools need money. I'm not saying it's fucked for the. I mean, it is fucked for the schools to do that. But it's fucked that the schools have to do that. Whereas
they're like, let's recruit an army of children to go sell this for the school.
Whereas like fucking police officers, like we've gone down this whole million times, but it's like police officers and all these other like militant groups are just like, yeah, take all this funding, but it's like, oh, schools? Make children go door to door so you can afford to teach them.
I'm so sorry. I just forgot it. This narrator. Wait, is this the real audio?
I don't know. This might be someone doing a spoof. Hold on.
It feels like it is. It's ZOOBOOKS.
Y'all know what that means?
Oh yeah, that's fake. Where is this?
Yeah, here's
the original commercial.
Now your child.
Here it is. There it is.
Yeah, play that shit.
It's still a little delayed for you.
Now your child doesn't have to be stupid when talking about animals.
It's been delayed the last couple times for you.
Kingdom, phylum, class. Don't remember the rest.
And the dark depths of the ocean to meet and learn.
Isn't that a wobbegong shark? Hold on, back up. I loved that like image of
the shark getting just gobbed up.
Yeah, that's a wobbegong on the bottom.
Vacuum seal.
I'm pretty sure. That's a wobbegong shark. The big one.
Wobbegong shark.
I'm
butchering that name.
Wazowski shark.
The Mike Wazowski shark. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Animals that live there, all through the captivating, colorful pages of ZOOBOOKS.
Yeah.
Captivating, colorful pages of ZOOBOOKS.
Each monthly issue of ZOOBOOKS.
The fucking how there's a monkey on the magazine and a monkey on his shoulder.
Breathtaking full-color photos and scientifically
These slap.
Plus games
These are pretty
and
fucking
puzzles.
awesome.
Today, through this exclusive
Dude,
offer,
yes.
you can get
Yes.
fascinating issues of ZOOBOOKS for the
I
special
feel like
price of
if I, could afford these, I would have learned so much.
I had like all kinds of like books like this though, mostly shark ones.
Animal stickers and the tiger poster.
And the tiger poster. Does anyone have the
Yeah,
tiger
I
poster?
I had
Please
anything that was
help
shark
support the
related.
USPS so that we can have
We
ZOOBOOKS.
need to save the USPS.
Fascinating.
Here they are delivering
ZOOBOOKS for
ZOOBOOKS to
1995.
children. How could you ever want to get rid of a service such as this?
We'll include the bonus elephant issue, stickers, and tiger poster with your order.
I love how the elephant issue is bonus.
2400. You must be 18 years or older to call.
Okay, while we're here.
What if that number still works?
And the tiger poster is just a 2-second video, by the way.
Wait. Hold on. Stay where you are. I'm actually gonna call that number and see if anything comes up.
Okay, go ahead.
1-800-441-2400.
That's 1-800-441-2400.
Dude, I've been yearning for some ZOOBOOKS, you know.
Yeah,
So
see what's up with them. How they doing?
let's put them on speaker.
You have reached a national telemarketing company. The number you dialed is 8004.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I hate that voice. What the fuck? 800.
Again, the number you have
That's like in Lost when they give the code, like 4,
Yeah,
8, 15,
yeah.
16, 23, 42. Yeah, that's how I felt then. That's how I felt about that. I got to plug that into a machine every 3 days?
Today I learned, this isn't a bit, I literally learned this today. Today I learned, Poppy, the like pop star, like weirdo, like YouTube channel?
No.
What?
No, I do not know who Poppy is. Well, let's see an image. Maybe I'll know then. But no, off the top of my head, no, I don't know who Poppy
Okay,
is.
Poppy changed her image recently, which is good for her.
Well,
that's like a whole different...
that's horrifying. Whatever.
Yeah, she's now like, she parted ways with like her partner who was like pretty like abusive and like he controlled her
good
image
for
and
her.
stuff.
At least she got out of that.
Yeah, this is Poppy.
What now?
You seen
Can
her?
I ask what made you think of Poppy?
I'm about to explain. There's a video. So Poppy was like an experimental like YouTube channel / musician, and Poppy is this girl, but Poppy's a character who's like a robot and run by this guy named Titanic Sinclair or whatever, who is a fucked guy. He sucks. They've parted ways with him. Fuck him.
I mean,
he
if his
sucks.
name's Titanic.
That's not his real
Sinclair.
name. That's not his real name. That's a stage name. But yeah, he fucking sucks. But anyway, there's like a video where there's some record executive who pissed him off. And there's a video where she just counts up from 1 through 10, and every time it hits a number that is his phone number in order, there's a ding, and it's very subtle, and he like doxed the record exec's phone number, and people like called and harassed him, which is fucked.
That's amazing.
But yeah,
I mean,
Poppy's like this really
it is fucked, but it's like that's one way to do it.
We can watch like one video. I don't know.
Is she like just a music artist or?
She is now. She's leaned more into that, but this was like more.
Or was she like a
experimental-
regular YouTuber?
No, it was a very strange, like experimental type thing. You'll see,
Okay, cool.
but also a musician at the same time.
That's
Do you
awesome.
ever wish you could just
She has a lot of stuff.
restart?
I mean, she's got millions of views, all
Everything's
right.
gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine. I think everything's gonna be okay. What would it be like if you could just restart? You need to stop worrying so much. What if you could reboot yourself? Almost like a computer. I wonder what it's like to reboot.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything's gonna be a-okay. Is it okay to think things like this? This planet makes sense to me. Everything's perfect. Am I gonna be okay? The internet makes sense to me. Everything in your life is perfect. What do you have to worry about? It's okay. I think everything's gonna be fine. I believe that everything's okay.
So yeah, that's bad.
Wow. She's a starseed, just like me.
She's a
wow.
Yes.
I got that starseed idea from a TikTok where someone like literally was serious that they thought they were a starseed and not of this earth. Yeah.
Did you see they?
I'm unoriginal. Sorry.
Did you see that? This is looking back billions of years. Did you see they found images of a galaxy like forming, like it's in its early stages, that looks identical to the Milky Way galaxy? So it's kind of like helping them understand how the universe.
Okay, but what if
it
what if
is
we're looking...
the Milky Way galaxy?
That's
exactly
what I was gonna say.
That was my first thought, and that was Natalie's first thought.
Back in time,
at us exactly. I know, at the matter that we are now.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah,
I wonder if I could like change anything.
Yeah, if you had a chance to change your fate, would you?
If you had the chance to change your fate, would ya?
If you had the chance to change your feet,
the answer is yes. I would do anything to change
Schneider?
The current circumstance.
Yeah, I agree. Yes.
That video reminded me of the "Am I Okay" video. Reminded me of when was it early? It must have been this year. Was it Ivanka Trump? One of Trump's spawn put out this video where it was like, we are aware of the problems in this country, and it was like her behind like a green screen. It was really fucking bizarre.
Do you remember that one edit where it's just Melania just going hello, and it's just like silent, and like her revert, hello.
Well, it's like the reporter's just like, so Melania, we got this blah, 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 and then she goes hello.
Here it is. Hold on.
You can probably find it. Just look up Melania hello. I'm pretty sure it'll come up.
God damn it. Here it is.
Yeah, yep. This is so good.
In the course of this campaign that you did.
Hello?
Yeah, she's talking to awesome people.
Hello? Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
It's really funny.
Hello?
I have to be really bad.
Maybe she's Starseed. All right.
I hope she's okay. Am I okay? I hope she's okay.
Are any of us okay? Are you gonna piss? All right. You know, I know he's talking about his lockjaw as if it's no big deal, but from what I'm hearing from his doctors is that it's a lot more serious than we initially intended. I think he's going to get reconstructive surgery on that jaw. He's been through it. He just laughs too much, and that's unfortunately that's what's cost him. And here he is paying the price. It was disheartening for me because, you know, we're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose once his jaw's gone. You know, it's just gonna be me in this podcast, and I'll no longer have Noah and his amazing abilities. So, just apologizing in advance for the content that's gonna come out in the future, just because Noah's inept and he's not able to talk anymore. But I'm sure we can find alternatives. I'm sure there's a way we can still keep him as a part of this ongoing project, this very successful, ongoing, robust, premium project. We've thought about a Let's Look Back OnlyFans. I've thought about this. He hasn't, but hello. Hello.
What were we talking about? I heard you.
Yeah, no. I was talking about our most recent sponsor for this podcast. It's shocking that we keep getting sponsors. I'm really shocked.
I don't think it is. I think that our commercials are great.
Well, I know we make good content. We
put a lot of effort
I don't think
into
it's
those.
We do. And we make good ads for these companies. I just feel like they never reciprocate, or they never really feel appreciated.
Yeah, they don't get back to us.
They never get back to us. Yeah, you saw the emails. They just never reply.
There's no money exchanging hands. There's no.
I mean, we haven't heard from Stool in weeks. It's ridiculous.
But hey, that's showbiz.
Who else advertised us? Poop.
Toots was the other company.
No, Toots. It was Toots. Sorry, Toots.
People order our patties. I see on here that you have bullet pointed 100 gecs. Is that something?
Okay.
Why do you want to talk about 100 gecs?
Let's make this our last topic for this episode, because I really wanted to hear. So recently, and this isn't. I'd say this is more of an intervention and less of a.
Okay.
Hey! This is my time. This is my time.
This is your time.
You get to listen. This is my time. All right. We agreed upon this. I get some time. You get quiet time.
Okay.
You got to keep that jaw healing anyway. So. The band 100 gecs. Would you say you're a fan? You may answer.
Yes.
Okay. Would you say you're an avid fan? You may answer.
No. What?
Contrary point here. You seem to have been posting about them a lot, and last time I saw you in person, you happened to play 100 gecs on a speaker. I'm just inquiring as to your particular interest in 100 gecs. If you could please explain.
I like the music. It is fun. They are an interesting group. And
in all seriousness, though, like what? Because I've only heard, I think, one 100 gecs song. What do you like about them? And I guess, do you know anything about them? Because I know nothing.
I know some shit about them. Yeah, I watched some interviews with them.
Lay it down.
So yeah, 100 gecs is a electronic duo, I guess you could say. And they make just like the weirdest, for people who've never heard this, they make just very, very strange electronic music that's like a mashup of all these different kind of samples of shit. I talked about it with Andrew when they were on the guest episode.
Yeah, they were briefly mentioned.
But yeah,
I want to hear your thoughts.
They just make insane music that like 1 second is a ska song, and then 1 second is a dubstep song, and then 1 second is samples from Kid Picks. And
why does your brain like that, huh?
I don't know why my trash brain likes that.
What's wrong with you?
My trash brain has gone through all the other normal things, and it's like, I don't like this no more.
Is this like when you reach the end of something? Like you've reached the end of music?
It's like I've gone too far. Dude, okay. I literally don't really listen to music anymore. I'm either listening to podcasts, YouTube videos, or I'm sitting in silence when I'm working. Like I can't. I listen to some music, but it's basically the same music I've been listening to for the past several months. I can't find new music right now.
That's okay. I'm doing the same thing. I don't know why, but I think podcasts.
It's just like this, just society. I mean, we live in a society. Is basically what we do.
We really do.
No, it's just like we're kind of stuck in like a rut, basically. Society is
stuck in
that's
a loop.
what it feels like. Yeah, we're stuck in a freaking loop of the same thing over and over because of this virus. We're just doing the same shit. So I don't know. I've been slowly finding I've been slowly finding like new music, but really not much. Like I haven't really been. The only new thing I've been listening to was the new Glass Animals album, which is good.
I haven't listened to it yet. Glad to hear it's good though.
Yeah, Ben's a huge Glass Animals head, and he really likes it.
He is.
It's very good. I enjoy it. I enjoy the concept behind the album as well.
Yeah. Well, I guess
why did you just wanted to roast me about why I like 100 gecs? And
for the most part, yeah. Because I
saw somebody, I think it was today, just post on their Insta story like a meme, like a crispy fried meme, and it just says, "Lord forgive me, I'm 100 gecs fan unironically now."
That's
and
you.
I was like,
That's you.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
I will say I heard one song. I did like it. Then I actually
Dude, I tried
to listen to
barely
other ones,
counts as music to most people, I would say. So like I don't fault people for not listening.
Well, I don't like to immediately just say something doesn't count as music because I feel like that's
to me
gatekeeping, but
yeah.
It's not for me. And I just marveled at the fact that you are an avid fan. It just blew my mind.
Well, sometimes.
Oh, actually, it didn't. You know what? Actually, it was the least surprising thing.
Yeah. Well, because I sometimes like things.
Now that I think about it,
they kind of talk about this on Deep Cuts a lot. I sometimes like things for the context around them more than the actual thing itself. Even though I do fuck with every single gecs song on their new record. Well, not their new record, but on the debut record. I fuck with every single one, and I appreciate them.
What did Fantano say about them? Huh? He's a valid opinion.
I think he said 7 out of 10. I sometimes never watch anything of his unless I've already listened to the album.
Just want to clarify.
Mr. Melon Man. I never watch anything of his unless I've already seen the album because I don't want him to
ruin it for
change my opinion. Also ruin it for me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And it also made me like think about. I've been kind of coming to terms with this recently, just over the past year, mostly in 2020. Is it's okay? Like this is something I've struggled with for a long time. It's okay to like things, and there doesn't have to be a reason why you like things. Like you don't have to like things because this person said it's cool, or just because this person said something isn't cool doesn't mean. That is,
all right,
you have to like.
You can say my name next time if you want.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this made me think because they take a lot of influence from dubstep, and they have like an interview where they're interviewed by Skrillex, and they talk about how Skrillex is like a huge influence on them, and it made me remember how much I liked Skrillex, like when he first came out, like when I was 14 or whatever, and now Skrillex is like shit on as like a meme, and it's like and then like for the longest time I was like that's shit, like Skrillex is shit, that's funny, everybody we're in on this meme together, right? Skrillex
but
sucks.
You kind of had turned
but then
on
it's like you exactly like you turned
opinion.
on like I turned on what the thing that I actually liked just because everyone else said it was bad. But like I've been recently in the past year I've like gone through like old music, like, and if a Skrillex song pops up, shit still bangs. Like I don't give a fuck, you know. So it's just like an instance.
That's a good mindset to have.
Yeah, it's just like an instance that made me realize, because it's something that I've been trying to come into terms with as I've kind of transitioned into like adulthood. Is you don't have to like something. You can like something for whatever reason you want. Also, just things just because someone's like. Also, this is mostly with movies too. This is mostly with movies. And music.
I was about to say this is how I feel about movies a lot. Like I like a lot of movies that are just not
exactly.
Publicly
we like
enjoyed.
things. We like Steven Spielberg.
as a giant Steven Spielberg fan,
it doesn't matter. Like you don't have to like rate movie. Like you don't have to say if a movie's like, good or bad based on a scale. You just have to say if you like it or don't.
And
like
we know,
it.
You know what I also
like
thought
that's
about?
fun sometimes, but I don't know.
And like when you bring this up, it reminds me of how like we constantly pit things against each other. Like we're like, all right, Marvel or DC, or this disaster movie came out at the same time as this disaster movie. Which one's better?
Who cares?
Who cares? It was all made to make money for you to enjoy. No one cares. And I think I've even seen interviews with, Marvel teams and production teams. They don't care about any feuds. They all just like hang out and they talk about the same shit.
In comic books these days, an artist on a Marvel book will work on a DC book. A writer on a DC book will work on a Marvel book. Doesn't fucking matter. Because they're all just doing the same thing, taking your money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. They're all profiting off of you arguing about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I definitely, that's such a good point. Like, why
and it's
enjoy
also like,
what you like to enjoy?
And it's also like,
you know,
I would see things like, wait, why is this person talking about this movie? Isn't it supposed to be bad? When I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Or like, why do they like this? Doesn't everyone agree that it's bad? And it's like, we don't have to agree on that. Like, you can like something that is out of the cultural zeitgeist. Also, you don't have to like something because it's cool not to like it, or you don't have to like something because it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, just don't do things because they're cool or because it's in the popular opinion this way or that way. Just do things because you like them. 100 gecs is a meme. That's kind of how I found them. But I listened to that album and I was like, this kind of bangs. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The memes are funny.
Like, it has real fans, and you know you enjoy them. Like, there's nothing.
That's one of the things that they say in a lot of their interviews.
Even though I made fun of you, there's nothing wrong.
No, I don't care. I don't care that you made fun of me because it's really funny. Like, it's a good source of memes, and like the band is like centered in like internet culture, so they're very prevalent to meme.
But I know me roasting you won't change your mind because of what I said.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit.
You know, you're confident in what you like, and that's I don't know. I agree with you. That's something to.
But it's also
keep
like
in mind.
One thing that they talk about in interviews a lot is people who come to their shows, like they'll come up to them and talk to them, and they're like, "I've never been to a show before. Like, this is my first time," because they reach such a specific niche of people that are awkward, that primarily exist on the internet, maybe don't have any real life friends, and they're like, I've never been to a show, I don't know how to dance, but your music helps me, like, I can dance to your music and I like it. And I'm like, that's the most wholesome fucking thing I've ever heard. Like, that's awesome. I'm not like that super obsessed with it. I'm not like a super fan. I just like their album, and I like fuck with all the memes, and I fuck with their image.
Yeah.
But like,
That's great,
but yeah,
man.
that's a good note to end on. Yeah.
That was a great note to end on. I feel empowered and ready to go find my new niches that I enjoy, and you know, not give a fuck what other people think. I'm all about it.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't care that I like anime.
You know what?
You know what? I'm gonna say it.
I don't
care that you broke your elbow.
I don't care that I like 100 gecs and you don't.
One more. I gotta have one more question here, because our notes are just literally like one phrase or like two words, and I don't know what some of these mean from you.
I know
what's just you're looking at. One last one. Why did you write just the word larva with a question mark?
Because there was this show, I think it was before Minions were a big thing, and it was called just Larva, and I don't know, I forget what reminded me of this show. I never even watched it, but it was such a striking image, and just look up Larva. I think they were viral animated short films.
Ew!
And, like, it's just Minion humor. Yeah, that's it.
What the fuck? I've never seen this. It's gross.
I know.
Hold on.
I know.
There's a fidget spinner thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
It's very much an image of its time, which was like, I don't know, 2016, 17.
Said it came out in 2011.
But I saw this and I was like, okay, we should at least mention this Larva show. So all of you Larva fans, if you want to reach out and let us know what you think of Larva, please do, because we would love to know.
Larva tuba.
Yeah, no, it's not fun. It's just
not fun.
It's everything you're expecting. You're given the whole package.
There's
right there.
Oh my gosh, 100 hour long. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't get.
No, we don't.
I can't click.
We don't
on
need
it.
to get.
I can't bring myself to click on.
I'm encouraging you to not.
Larva compilation number 55. Larva cartoon funny. Larva season 2
snake
official.
emoji. Larva season 2 official monkey emoji. SM Tune show is 2020 full HD. Holy shit.
You know, I think our next project after this podcast, maybe during this project or podcast, is I think we're gonna start a kids YouTube channel. If we've learned anything from this podcast,
like a parody one or a real one?
No, a real one. We're really gonna make a kids YouTube channel, and we're gonna appeal to children.
We have to make sure it's easy to make and very profitable.
That's all. That's the whole key,
and that is the formula.
Maybe extremely addictive, Spider-Man very Elsa. Yeah, we should bring back Spider-Man and Elsa.
Spider-Man and Elsa. Yeah.
Remember when that was like exposed as like the Bradbury twins were doing that mostly?
Yeah, those fuckers.
That was crazy. I mean the Bradbury. Anyway,
you want to run that by me again?
I'm Ethan Bradbury.
Well, this was Let's Look Forward, the new and improved Let's Look Back.
The new show. On episode 19, for some reason, we rebranded. No, we didn't.
Rebranded. Not even a rebrand. Just we're shaking it up, testing it out.
Yeah. So tell us if you liked this episode. I liked it.
And if you didn't, we're gonna keep
fuck off.
So
thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Yikes. That was a little cringe, bro.